All right, so now we'll be move on this completely, so the overall data engineering life cycle, and again what we are going to cover, and again what we are going to do. All these things I said in the demo classes, but today and from today onwards the live class. This is also one of the demo class, but still I'm breaking the live class this one. Okay, so meanwhile we'll go to I think the first thing today according to my syllabus. One second, just one data analyst. Oh, sorry, data engineering, right? All right. So now here the completely will take it out today. GCP introductions, and again GCP interfaces, GCP locations, and again GCP IAM, and again admin part, and also few of the GCP services will be learning on this. Okay. So let me keep it out on this. So and meanwhile everyone should have a GCP account. Everyone should have a GCP account. I think Vishwajit and again Mullah and again three more. So I think they will be joining later. All right. So now. Mm. Mm. All right. So now in this case here, the first thing everyone should need to open the GCP Cloud account. And again, we do have a GCP Cloud account. So parallel, I'll be taking with the AWS also. So AWS account also, we should have this one. So meanwhile, we need to understand the two scenarios in this case. So in my classes in this data engineering, so we'll be learning the two clouds. How many services we need to learn for data engineering? Those many services we can learn in the both the clouds. So that's why this is what we required here. Meanwhile, in the companies, they will be asking either you have a AWS GCP, AWS data engineering services, or else GCP data engineering services. Okay. So meanwhile, anyway, so here also we should have a open account for this. If you have an account, that's fine. If it doesn't have an account, just click on create accounts, both the accounts. Once again, I think my account is also available here. Never. One second, just open. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm typing with the wrong name. One second. All right. So this is what our AWS account and again verification code it went for that. Second. Let it be. Let it be. Meanwhile, we'll take it out this. It will be coming this. I'm waiting for that. Okay. Anyway, this is our GCP console. Uh, this is our GCP console. All right. So now in this case, so we should learn like basic few queries. So very important things we should need to understand here. In this case, so first thing, so we need to understand in any cloud, okay? In any cloud, we need to understand. In AWS, we used to call services. In Azure cloud, we used to call resources. And in GCP, we used to call engines. Okay? Engines. Okay. Basically, right? So this is what the naming conventions. So basically, whenever we buy phone, right? Whenever we buy phone, what we need to check? We need to check the features. So these are called as the features. I mean specifications. Same thing. Cloud services. Generally, cloud services will be available here. Cloud services will be IaaS, PaaS, SaaS, and again CaaS, and again FaaS, and again NAS, and again DaaS, and again, yeah, like infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, container as a service, and again function as a service, network as a service, desktop as a service, and again data engineering as a service. This is also we used to call, right? So these are the things generally we used to look, okay? And again, types of cloud here we do have types of cloud, public cloud, private cloud, and premises cloud. So these are the things we need to understand here, okay? And now it's called as a infra as a services, infra as a service, platform as a service, software as a service, container as a service, both. data scientist or data engineering or data analyst. We used to call, okay? Generally, we used to call this one. Now, so here, what and all the services, what and all the topics we need to learn in this case. Generally, in infrastructure, no need to learn in depth of part of you guys. So, but basically, we need to understand at least compute, IAM part, and again storage part, right? So basically, I will be giving the full definitions here. What exactly in the infrastructure as a service will be there. Copy. Basically, nowadays, everyone data engineering is cloud. Okay. First one, compute, and again, networking, and again, okay, basically, I will be right what we are going to learn. Storage and IAM part, database, networking, and also some automation. But there is a lot auto scaling, load balancing, and also security. Okay. But for these guys, networking is not required, but at least we need to understand. But compute, you guys need to learn. Storage, definitely. Databases, definitely. IAM, very important. And automation with Terraform is very important. Security, I mean, what security we should learn? Data security. Data security. That's it. Okay. Then, in this case, data engineering as a service, basically DASS. I mean, to achieve the data pipelines, what are all the services we need to learn? In this case, storage, database, data warehouse, ETL. I'm talking the high-level concepts first, and again IAM, and again security, and also automation, right? So this is what we need to learn. But what services exactly we going to learn? So in this case, storage, cloud buckets, IAM, databases like MySQL, SQL database, NoSQL database, and again the basic networking, some of the automation with the Terraform scripting, and again security. But in this case, storage, same buckets, databases, data warehouses like BigQuery, all this, and again Dataproc, Data Fusion, and again all these things, right? So next. So I'll tell you that scenario here. There is one more thing. Okay, I'll give the comparison here. See, here we should learn data storage in GCP, BigQuery, cloud storage, Spanner. Same thing in AWS, S3, Redshift, Aurora, DynamoDB. This is SQL database. This is SQL database. This is NoSQL database. In this case, also same thing. And again here, Azure Data Lake, blobs means storage. And again, blob storage. And again, Cosmos DB means DynamoDB. That's a no storage. I mean, NoSQL. Spanner is also NoSQL. Okay. Next, ETL data pipelines, data flow, data preparations, Composer. Here, Glue, a data pipeline, and again, what is it like? Apache Foundations, Airflow. Okay. Then again, Data Factory, Synapse, and Synapse pipelines. Okay. So here we should learn. Leave it out this Azure, take it out this AWS only. Okay. BigQuery, cloud storage, Spanner. Same thing, ETL. So ETL is nothing but we know generally extract transform load or else extract load transform, because this class is completely cloud GCP cloud data engineering classes. Meanwhile, additionally, we can learn our classes also AWS, Amazon Web Services, because there is a very simple projects we can complete as early as in our GCP classes, but we should learn at least 2 clouds in our packets. Clear it? So now, once again. Now also, once again, just a moment. All right. So this is AWS. And again, this is our GCP. Meanwhile, I'm giving the comparison. Yeah. So big data processing, Dataproc, right? So in this case, managed Hadoop, Spark, Dataflow, Apache Beam, EMR, Elastic Map Reduce, Glue. Okay. And again, streaming and real time, PubSub, Dataflow, Kafka and GCP. Same thing, Kinesis, MSK. Same thing, data warehousing, BigQuery, and again Redshift. Machine learning, SageMaker, data governance and security, IAM, serverless compute, data lake, orchestrations. This is what we need to focus in this case. So this is what I said, data governance and again security. In AWS, IAM, identity access management. Same thing here also, identity access management, data loss prevention, and data loss prevention is the API, security command center. Okay. Clear it? Any confusions up here? Don't consider now Azure. So Azure is having a different market in the different market, but these two having a different market. All the GCP and again AWS, the rest of India, everyone is having a great market. But in India, we have a Azure market. Clear, right? Any confusions till now?
No, it's good, sir. I mean, you're comparing the both the clouds. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Ramu. Yeah. Rupa, Pranay, any confusions? We'll also learn Azure Cloud also. In weekend classes, we can learn. After this, our classes will complete. In the last 2 weekends or last 3 weekends, we can learn Azure also. Because at least now we can perfect with GCP. Then again, we can go with AWS also. Then again, Azure also. Clear, right? And again, projects we are taking with completely. Rupa, no. Oh, okay, fine. All right. So now, welcome back. Everyone should need to have an account. Same thing. See, here we are having accounts, domains, right? So the domains. First one is compute engine. This is a compute engine. Here, no need to learn all these things because all these things, if you want to learn, means it's a cloud classes will happen. Those are the cloud engineers will learn. Here, what we need to learn exactly in our data engineering classes. So VM instances, how to create a VMs, and again how to attach hard disks, and again how to run the Linux commands, enter Linux, and again enter shell scripting, right? And again, after that, how to attach hard disks, and again, how to take images, and again, how to take snapshots, and again, after that, how to run some scripts. That's it inside this. Next, when it comes into the compute engine, this is what very important. Then again, IAM. In the IAM, we should learn end-to-end here. So IAM is a very important point. IAM is identity access management. PAM is privilege access management. Then again, principals access boundary, organizations, identity organizations, all these things into learn end-to-end we should learn. Okay. Then again, meanwhile, these are the two topics. Then this is the project, right? How to create a project, how to migrate one project services which is running to the other project, or else how if suddenly if I deleted one project, how to recover it all the things, disaster recovery, high availability, we should plan this one. Same thing. Then BigQuery, definitely BigQuery, we should learn all these things. Then again, networking. So if you are interested in networking, that's okay, we can learn, or else we can skip it out that. Then again, SQL, yes. Security, yes, we need to learn some data threat preventations, and again vulnerabilities, all these things. And again, then only we can easily go to the data engineering understanding in the GCP cloud. Okay. Because in GCP, whenever I used to attend the interviews I used to take the interviews, right? So because a lot of questions will be asking data engineering services in GCP AWS also. That's why we need to make this one. And after that, we'll come back. AWS classes. Same thing in AWS also. All services, if I click on this, compute. In the compute section, EC2 and again Lambda. So right, same thing here also we do have Google Functions Lambda. 1 second, I'll be showing this. It will be wall products. Okay, this is a management part. Management part, we can learn this management part also. Now what is billing, IAM, all these things. Compute, say compute engine. And again after that, workload manager. And one more thing, where is a function here? Okay, so storage, Google Functions, I'll be typing here. Yeah, see Cloud Run functions, we can learn. Same thing here also, Lambda means it's the serverless applications, right? Then again, this is what in AWS we are learning, EC2, Lambda, two things. Then again, storage, yes, S3 buckets, EFS, FSX. These things, FSX is not required. These two things is fine. Then again, after that, in the database, yes, we are learning in the database, RDS. And again, in this case, Amazon Redshift. What is this Amazon Redshift? So click on this, DB instances, created database. So this is what databases. So either any databases we can launch and again we can activate, and again we can do this also. First, navigation method. Then again after that, real-time data engineering, how we can integrate all these things. Next, those are the things. Not required networking, not required this developer tools. Then again we can learn, not required all these things. Okay. Analytics, Amazon Redshift. If you want Athena also, we can learn. And you can also Kinesis and what is that? Glue, AWS Glue once again. Yeah, AWS Glue, Data Brew, okay? And again also this also we can learn. And again EMR. This is the points which you learn here. Then again, here also AWS Macie, AWS Macie, where is it Macie? Some services here. And again, finally, all these things not required. Okay. Now if I go back and again here, my services. First one is if I want to click on this security identity. In this case, we should learn here AWS Macie. Okay. First one, and again the second one is IAM. See IAM. If I click on this IAM, suppose I'll show these comparisons. See, I have clicked here IAM part. Same thing in Google Cloud also. I'll be clicking this IAM. Click on the IAM administration part. See, in the AWS, it is easy to learn here. User groups, users, roles, policies, identity providers, account settings, access reports, all these things. Same thing in Google Cloud also. IAM, how to create a users, and again how to make the access, and again how to give the privilege access management, how to make the boundary settings, all these things, right? Same thing in this case also in AWS. If I click on the roles, how to create a roles, how to make communications, and again if I click on the policies, how to create a policies, how to create inline policies, how to create a external policies. See, these are the ready-made policies which we available. Suppose if I want to create a policies, how to make all the policies select as a service, any kind of stuffs, all these things we can see in depth in our classes. Next, one more thing. Yeah. So generally, this is what I am. So I think this account is Sai Kumar's. So he has given the permission to me. Like this, we should add the accounts, and again we should see. Right now, I'm also owner. But if you want to give the only viewer, we can give the viewer all these inline policies, how to make arrangements. We can see all these things. And one thing. Same thing. Suppose in AWS, right? Right now, this is I'm using like my friend's account. But if I want to create a one more account like this Vishwa account, what we have in GCP, this is Sai Kumar GCP account. He has given the permission to me, Vishwa account. He added. Same thing. Now I'll be giving the permission to Vishwa account. So because in this we don't have any kind of users. So right now I don't have any users at all. So just how to log in this one. Create a user. In this case, Vishwa I will be making. Provide access to the AWS management. Create a IAM user. Custom password. I can make it out any custom password. It's a 1234. And again, click next. And you can attach policies directly, which it is created by AWS Cloud default. I need to give the full permissions here. And you can click next. Administrator access. Create a user. Return to user list. Continue. Right? So this is what Vishwa user is created now. Click on the dashboard here. And the dashboard in the AWS. Again, we can see in the classes account alias. So I'll be making account alias here. Data apps. Data pipeline. Data apps. Data apps, which we can make it out. Create alias. So now this account is created. Now I'll be logging into in the other browser, AWS console example. So in this case, sign into the console. So here, so now what I did here, data apps. Data apps Vishwa. IAM account I'm logging in. IAM user Vishwa. So I can give them my password on master 234. Click on this. See, this is generally IAM account. Little bit like some of the differences from the GCP and in AWS. But see, in the IAM account, we can able to log in like this. Like this. See, this is IAM accounts. This is IAM account. Whatever I created now recently account. And again, whatever I logged in this Google normal page, this is root account. Okay. Same thing in GCP, we don't have that options. Only we can add the user email address. And again, after that, they can log in with the Gmail address with the default consoles. But in AWS only a little bit different. That's it. Is it clear to everyone? Pranay, Rupa, Ramu, Sai.
Yeah, I am fine, sir.
Okay. How about Rupa, Pranay, Sai?
Yeah, I am good. Sure.
Okay. Okay. So now in this case, first thing we can launch any instances in any cloud. Okay. So for the two clouds, very important things for the two clouds, especially for two clouds. In GCP and in AWS, we have a regions, availability zones. Availability zones. This is geolocation identifications. This is generally we called as a isolated data centers. Isolated data centers. Okay. But in Azure Cloud, we don't have availability zones. Directly we have only regions. Okay. That's very important things you need to understand. Here, regions and again availability zones shortcut I will be writing. What exactly? Suppose we can take it out. Durgasoft. Durgasoft. Durgasoft region. It is which region? Hyderabad. And again, where it is located? Example, availability zones. It is the data centers. One is, I am not sure, but Ameerpet. Some other one is we can tell Gachibowli. These are the two areas. And again, one is Banjara Hills. So, like these are the three isolated data centers. Example, this is in Hyderabad region, it is located. This is called as the regions. This is called as the availability zones. Availability zones are nothing but individual data center, individual isolated data centers, right? So whatever the Ameerpet infrastructure is having, same thing in Gachibowli also. Same, what is the digital marketers, and again telecolors, and again incoming call receivers, and again counselors, everything will be sitting here only, right? So in each data center we do have, but Durgasoft is available in Hyderabad. We will not able to tell Durgasoft in Ameerpet. So generally we will be telling regions are nothing but Hyderabad location. This is geographical location identification. Availability zones are nothing but isolated data centers. This is what in the two clouds. But in Azure we have directly regions are nothing but data centers are nothing but regions. Is it clear, right? Okay. So now in this case, this is a very important thing we need to understand. So suppose I'll show you here. In AWS, first I'll show this point. Only for the comparisons. So now I'll be launching one EC2 machine. Take an example, okay? See, these are regions. 7 continents in the world. Same thing. The first continent, United States. Second continent, Asia Pacific. Third continent, Canada. And again, Europe. And again, South America. And again, there are like many more new regions. There are like, 21 to 26 new regions are available. We can make it out all the regions also. But now, I want this Asia Pacific, Mumbai region. If I click on this Mumbai region, if I click on this, right now I'm in the Mumbai region, okay? In the Mumbai region, availability zones are nothing but, see, region is Mumbai, zones are nothing but AP-1A. This is height is 1 zone, 2nd zone, 3rd zone. Like this, each region we do have a minimum 3 zones, 3 isolated data center, and you can maximum 6 data centers. If I click on this North Virginia, here it is showing 6 availability zones. And again, if I click on this, somewhere Paris, here also 3, right? Same thing. Now, if I go back to the Mumbai again, okay, now I'll be launching one instance example, okay? Launch instance, the navigation page is different. Here we can give the tag. So Ramu, Rupa, Sai, and again Pranay, Vishwajit, and again Mulla. So remaining 2 of them will join. Example, I can give anything, data engineering. Now, if I want to launch a AWS machine or Ubuntu machine or any Red Hat Linux, anything we can launch. So we can launch Ubuntu machine if you want. This is what AMI, we used to call Amazon Machine Image, which is ready-made voice is available. Second step, first step, okay? First step is only tagging. Second step is choosing the operating system. Third step is instance type. Here, I'll be giving the clear explanation about like what is AMI and again what is the instance type, which instance type we need to take it out, why it is T2.micro. I will give all the definitions. And again, key pair. To log into this machine, first we need to choose which key pair. Create a new key pair. I can give Vishwa data engineering like this. And again, PM is private key, PPKM is again putty private key. So we know generally how to connect from Windows machine to Linux machine. So for that, this is the first time login to securely that machines, which we require these 2 keys. And again, networking settings, we can keep it out default. And again, if you want like additional storage, you can make it out 100 GB or 200 GB. And again, advanced details. So here So no need to learn on this. Then we come back. Here we can learn the scripts. Generally, we can write the scripts. And again, now only one machine I require, launch instance. This is a very simple way in AWS. Same thing I will do it in the GCP also. Right? Then we eval instances. Right? Now one machine is running here. Still it need to come 2 by 2 check status success. Then only we can able to log in. Right? In this case, yeah. In this case, so now I want to log into this machine. See here, connect. Here also connect directly. We can connect with the how in the Google Cloud we will be connecting. Same thing we can connect with the EC2 instances here directly. The console voice, it will giving the option here. So this is what it is connected. One thing, if we don't want to connect with the console, it is difficult to operate. Then again, we can go with session manager, not SSH client. We can download the putty and again we can install it. So directly what I will do, then again I will take this public IP, and again I do have a putty also, but through the PowerShell also I can able to connect this machine through the PowerShell here. So now I can give this. I'll be going to the download section, and again now SSH -i Vishwa data engineering. I think I have given. Yeah. Vishwa data engineering from, yeah. This is what. And again, Ubuntu is a name for that machine. And again, right click, paste it. Say click on yes. So now we log into the Windows Ubuntu machine. So this is what, okay. Now, sudo host name. I will be, so few Linux commands we should learn, because as a data engineers, we do have a, so very important commands we should learn in the Linux. Searching contents, data transfer, file transfer, and again user and again group managements, and again networking commands, and again process management. There are like 10 out of 35 topics in the Linux. We should learn at least 10 topics: process management, networking management, and again also service managements, right? And again some basic commands, minimum 50 to 60 commands. So first I will be renaming this machine. Sudo hostname ctl cert-hostname. Here I can give data engineering example. Then again I want to refresh this one, axe bash, like this, right? So now I want to check whether the SSH service is running or not. SSH service. So now it is running, right? Now, so I want to check few commands. Who am I? And again, who command. So, and also W command, and also last commands. Sorry, last. Okay. What is this last? What is this last command will do? So if you want, if it doesn't know this last command, man is a command, manual. Whenever we buy any electronic devices, they will be giving the manual pages, right? To read about that, how to operate, and again how to read, and again what activities it will do. Same thing in Linux machines, we will be having more than 3000 plus commands. For each command, each individual developers will be developed. They contributed their code, and again they created the one command. So last command, what is the last command will do? If you want to know that one, man is a manual page, and again last. If you click on this, it will show us that last. Show a listing of a last logged in users. And again, who is the developer for this machine with this command? If you come down, scroll down here, it will show all these things. The developer is, I think, okay, Michael Van Smoorbug. So this guy, and again, is given the GitHub link also. If I click on this, if I click on this, open this, is a developer for this. If you have any issues to run that commands, if you're not able to achieve that, all the Linux commands will be available in this case. That is a developer point, okay? Next again, we'll come back. Like this, if it doesn't know any commands, like example, then man W command, show who is logged on and what they are doing. Okay. Last is still how many users is logged in, right? Then again, man grep egrep print lines that much patterns. Then again, man find is a command. Search for files and again in search for a files in a directory or hierarchy, any kind of steps. If you want to find the files, which is 90 days older, which is 3 days older, which is who created that files 2 days, 2 hours before, who deleted that files 2 days, 2 times, 2 hours before, all these things we can able to check that, right? So are we clear about this one, right? Any confusions? This is what in AWS. Same thing in GCP also, we can do this activity. And black, create a VM. See, machine configurations. Here we can give it out. Instance configuration example here. Ramu, Rupa, and again Pranay, and again Sai. Example, okay. I can give, see here regions. Region central one. If I want to take the South Asia, Taiwan, Mumbai, I'm taking this Asia, South Asia. Here also we have 3. I'm taking this one 3. I'm taking this free only for this today. And again, this is instance types. I'll be explaining all these things. Then again, machine types, 4GB RAM. And again, this is voice storage. If you want, you can add the disk. Networking, if you want, you can add this. Observability, and again, security. Here, allow default access, allow full access for all cloud APIs, set access, and again, confidential VM services. Okay, everything. Then again, finally, advanced. Startup scripts we can learn here. And again, finally, we can provision this instance, create an instance. Okay. So now the instance is launching here. We can delete this existing one. Can do suspend. All right. So finally, refresh. So now if you want to delete this machine also completely, the previous one, so we can delete. Skip. Delete. Okay. Now this is fine. Then you can click on this instance. How to connect to this instance now? Here also we can connect with directly we can console, browser window we can connect, or use another SSH client. Anything is fine. Okay. If suppose browser window, I'll show this browser window. Browser window app will comes like this. Authorize. See, this is what browser window. Who am I? Who? All these things. W. Last command. All these things. This is the commands. If you want to connect with how in the PowerShell, use another SSH client. Connect with Linux VMs. So we should generate our own public key and again private key. We should upload it here. Then only we can able to connect with this one. Right. Any confusions till now?
No issue.
Yeah, good Vishwa.
Sure. Thank you. How about Pranay? Arup? Yeah. So we'll do one thing. So tomorrow onwards, I think today is the last day for the demo, and again for them also. I think remaining 3 more of them, I think they are okay with that. So they'll be joining, and again tomorrow onwards, our live classes will be starting. Fine, Rupa, Pranay, Ramu, Sai. Yeah.
Thank you, Vishwa.
Thank
For
you.
this time is very good time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Okay. So anyway, so we'll connect with them tomorrow. So I need to jump to other my stand-up meeting in the office. So we'll connect. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you, Ramu. Thank you, Pranay.
Yeah, thank you.